Hey, Bassing Bob members, Joe Graffman here, and I'm with Jack Uxa today. We're doing the weekly fishing report at PB2. We're going to be talking to you guys about how the fishing was throughout this past week, what it's going to be like through the weekend and into next week. So, Jack, let's get it started. Throughout this week, the fishing has been, seems like pretty good. You want to talk about, some baits that you've been catching them on and what a guy can do coming down from St. Louis fishing a tournament?
Yeah, since the Big Bass Bash, things have gotten a lot better. There's a lot of fish up shallow behind the docks now. It's a lot of fun right now. There's just about every cove you go into, get back behind the docks, you'll be able to catch some fish. And now the bigger fish have been kind of hard to find. I'm talking 4+, but we had a really nice yesterday afternoon. We had a really nice morning this morning. So it's a pretty easy time to come down and catch fish and catch lots of numbers of fish. And I've been skipping docks. Got my spinning rod here.
Yeah.
This is with some braided line on it. A lot of people poo-poo the spinning rods, call them fairy wands, and you know what? You just keep believing that, because I'm going to kick your tail using this spinning rod. I've got 15-pound spider wire braid matched up with a 10-pound monofilament leader in the last, 3 or 4 feet of leader there. It's a 6'9" medium action Berkley Emotion rod, and Pflueger President reel. The size is 30. And I tell you what, that's an awesome combination. We're going to do a quick skipping video here in a minute too, talking about the setup. But Gary Yamamoto Senkos are fine. I generally use the Bass Pro Shop Stickos. Green pumpkin is my favorite color, but watermelon red's hard to beat, especially on the sunny, bright days like yesterday morning. It's been a fun bite. It really has. Anybody can skip with this setup. I mean, people that have never skipped before coming in my boat right now, and at the end of the 4-hour trip, they're like, "Wow, did you see that cast I just made?" If you get the right setup, you take a little bit of time doing it, you're gonna have a lot of success. You could also skip with a bait casting rod. This is a little bit more challenging, but once again, if you get the right setup, it's not too bad. This is a 6'9" medium heavy rod. I've got 15-pound fluorocarbon on here, one of the Flukes. We'll show you this out on the lake too, a little bit more detail, but this is a little bit a bigger bite. This is going after some of the females, because there's plenty of females all around the docks too. There's plenty of big females up there. They're not on the banks. They're normally more like where the catwalk meets the dock right now for this week. And that in the topwater fight has been really fun too. Spooks, floating Rapalas, floating rogues, bango lures, all those kind of baits have been have a lot of fun. I mean, who doesn't like to throw topwater? Right now we've got this cloudy weather, water temperature is just below 70, the fish are shallow. I mean, it's changed a lot since the last week.
Yeah.
For the better.
And you say that, you mean as far as, more fish pulling up and doing their deal, and then more fish probably moving off the bank as well, because some of them spawned earlier? Or?
I think you're right, and I haven't seen this, so I can't tell you for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the fry. The fry have hatched, okay, in the last few days. And when the fry hatch, the bass start moving around and start feeding a little bit more aggressively, instead of just guarding their nest.
Yeah.
So most of the time, I'm not a big bed fisherman. Most of the time, I'm just fishing shallow. And especially when you got 3 or 4 people in the boat, you can't get up there. And yeah, I can get up there with my trolling motor and I can catch that bed fish, but most of my customers won't be able to do that because they're in the back of the boat. So generally speaking, we just stay 30 feet off the bank, cast up to the shallow, work around the docks, and I teach people how to skip the docks.
Yeah. And you think the baits here are really good just for the fact that it's really versatile? You can fish it, you can slow down if you need to and fish it in an area pretty thoroughly. Yeah,
and there's something about this time of year in April, it's almost May, but there's something about plastics this time of year where they catch a lot of fish. It just seems to be what they're wanting. You can really slow down with a Senko, or what I call a Senko is actually the Bass Pro Shop Stickos. You can just let that thing just slowly
shimmies
fall
as it
down.
falls. And you guys will see that too in the skipping video we do.
Yeah.
some underwater
The
footage.
Big Bass Bash was one on the Cinco, and I wasn't surprised at all. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I love that bite every year.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome.
it's a good way to catch them. Well, yeah, guys, go check out Jack's Guide Service, and he'll set you up with what you need to skip docks. And email me with some questions that you guys will want to hear in the next video. I'll leave my email in the link, and stay tuned for that skipping video too. Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.